players all stayed on their side of the field, didn't even challenge. So they're going to be content to have a little bit of a track meet today. Great opportunity.
Good shot.
Goal
by him. And it looks like that's going to be the 100-point.
Is that an assist for Tommy
Sheehan? It looks like that's going to be his assist. And it's a 100-point here at Sterling High School.
Look on the replay here. You see Tommy Sheehan coming upfield, getting the ball to Kasich, who gets the goal and just overpowers the goalie.
Again, great pass behind the defense, and Kasich went far post with it, where you teach the kids to go. And again, we spoke about the backup goalie. I mean, he did a good job with it, but you wonder if the starting goalie would have made a different play on that.
Yeah,
so we took advantage.
Interesting point, but nonetheless, an outstanding accomplishment there by Tommy Sheehan, getting the 100th career point. You know, great milestone, and I know, we had gotten information here on all the other 100-point scores in Sterling history as we look at everything right there. And
yeah, Tommy's the 7th in the school history to achieve 100 points in his career. Doesn't happen too often, so certainly a testament to his skill and ability, and that of his teammates as well.
Middle, looking for John Alvear.
Boy, great pass.
Good ball, John Alvear. Shoots and scores. Good follow in there by John Alvear.
Well, that's what I guess you say about following up your shot, getting a rebound, which I'm sure you tell every forward there, and that's what Alvear was able to do to get the second goal of the game.
Hey, Emory's having some game here, a goal and an assist, and boy, really sharp passes and good finishing. This is a good start for Sterling because they may take some of the steam out of Lindenwold here.
Obviously, their best start this year so far in the games we've had, with not only 2 goals, but just the way the game's playing out. They're getting good quality opportunities in the way, that you had said, Matt, that fits their style of play with the kick and chase. And of course, we look at the history of Sterling right there. You look at all the 100-point scorers, and I'm sure, Matt, you're familiar with some of these guys.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to watch many of them. Play with one, John Kennedy, and was a little bit older than Chris Baker, but obviously he's a Stratford guy. I know all about Chris Baker and his abilities. But the Rowers played in the early '70s. Jim had a twin brother, Ron, and older brother Dave Rower. They were very instrumental in putting Sterling soccer on the map and get out of the half.
Good high ball played into the box. Coming down is Tyler Blair. Played out by John Krause up to Tommy Sheehan. Looks like Tyler Blair might be hurt on the play.
Tyler, it looked like, Tyler plays the ball pretty strong in the air, but it looks like he got undercut a little bit on this one and landed on his back. And again, this might be the value of your backup goalie. I see Gann getting ready. He's going up, and it looks like he tripped over a shoulder of a Sterling player there and landed right on his back.
Ooh, wow. That's a danger, I guess, of going up.
There's blood. They have to come out of the game. So we saw that earlier with Lindenwold, and we were able to capitalize on it. Unfortunately, Tyler's okay, and he can stay in the game. It's a good ball in the box. You had to make the goalie make a play on it, and unfortunately, he got undercut.
Yeah, wow.
He might feel that one tomorrow.
No question. This is our net cam. If you look at him right to the left right there, going up and just coming down and really landing square on his back.
Nice ball, Albion.
Here's Tommy Sheehan in the box.
Left-footed shot. Scores. Nice goal. Now that's a big goal right there. That puts the lead at 3-0. And again, our opportunities are all within inside the 18-yard line. That one being inside the 6-yard line. So they're playing a little soft in the back, but boy, typically you try to ask a kid to go low corners, but Tommy won topside on that one and picked a nice spot.
Yeah.
But hey, another great assist by Emery there.
Yeah.
And again, split 2 defenders, and Tommy with some individual skill got himself closer to the goal.
That was a combination, great foot skills and a great shot. I mean, like I said, even though he went high, somehow found the opening.
That's going to be number 101, or should I say 102?
102, they count the goals as 2 points. So.
Here's again. Good ball here by Emery up to Tommy Sheehan. In space. Makes some moves and shoots and scores.
So you had
Mr. Schulz here with Tommy Sheehan after him scoring his 100th career point and also getting a goal. We're here at halftime of a 3-0 lead by Sterling over Lindenwold. First off, Tom, coming into this game, you're close to that career milestone. Were the nerves going a little bit in the beginning of the game?
Definitely. This was the most nervous I've been for a game this year because people have been telling me I was close to my 100th point. I was trying not to think about it before the game, but once I got out there, I just knew I got to do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah. And talk about your team right now and this year. It just seems like, I mean, Matt had talked about it, that it's very selflessness. Guys, there's a lot of guys getting their foot on the ball and a lot of guys contributing.
Definitely. Marley's before the game, he told us he doesn't care who scores or makes the assist. They're both just as important. So he calls it the buddy system. If you give the guy assist, he'll give it back to you later.
Now, you got the assist. Talk about your goal. What was going on there with you and Emery Kasich? Seemed like you got a little bit of connection. You setting him up, then he set you up. What went on with that goal?
Well, I tried to play it through, and it happened to fall to Emery, and then I just kept running around him. And he saw me, played to me, and just ran it in.
Great. Well, that's awesome. And as far as your college choice, we're told that you have a few different choices right now. We talked a little bit about it. What's the process look like right now for you? Where are you at in that process?
Right now, I just had one of the official visits to Swarthmore, and they're offering me soccer and the academic. And NJIT is also looking at me for soccer. And I got plenty of schools for academic, too.
Okay, great. Now, one last thing I'll ask you about is obviously your team coming on had a lot of veterans coming into this year. What's the key the rest of the way here?
We just have to keep it up because we know how good we are, and we know that we could beat almost any team in the conference. We just have to believe that.
Tom, thanks for coming on, and congratulations on a 100th career point. Okay. That's Tommy Sheehan there. We'll be back after one half of play. Sterling leads 3-0 over Lindenwold. We'll be back for the second half of play.
He should be standing further over.
You see Emery Kasich going to take the blow shot and then scores.
What
Just
you
like
don't
you
wanna
drew
do,
it up.
What you don't want to do as a goalie is stand behind the wall. So he had the wall set up, and he stood behind it. And, pretty clean shot there. But, again, it talks about the inexperience of this goalie. And, again, the wall kind of broke apart. You can see from this angle. What happened to the wall? They put it right through the wall, and he's trying to save it with his foot.
Yeah.
So, again, that speaks to the, little – I'll tell you what, Coach Marley would be really thrilled if he gets Emery scoring goals, because he's one of those kids, a natural goal scorer. Once he gets a couple, man, they're all going to start going in. But you notice the wall here breaks apart. They jump and turn their backs to it, and he just put it underneath the wall.
Hit the post and hit the proper side of the post if you're trying to score.
Dangerous
There's
shot
and
and
a goal for
Is that number 10
Lindenwold.
or
Looks like
11?
number 10.
I'll tell you, we identified him. And again, we backed off and gave that kid a little bit of time to shoot, which is really kind of surprising. And
See, it looks like he had some room over there on that side.
I'll tell you what, he didn't have as much room as I thought. He just put that thing in a side panel. Not much you can do there other than, tighten your defense on him. But great finish by number 10. What's that young man's name?
His name is Christian Velasquez.
Yeah, great goal scorer. More memorable than that assist he had a little earlier.
It's funny, and you know what they say, that he is a little bit more talented than his uncle, who did play here.
Yeah, he's a lot more talented than many of his uncles.
Here's a nice header redirected into the far corner.
But anyway, Coach, my soccer skills, thank you.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, you were on some good teams here at Sterling.
Yes, sir.
Who are some of the more outstanding players you played with in that freshman crew? So I'm sure he'll keep them up to standards. And, that could be a penalty shot.
Looks like it's going to be. It's going to be a penalty shot. It looks like he fell down in the box.
Sometimes referees don't want to make that call, but that was pretty blatant that
Absolutely.
He was pulled.
I think it's going to
Got
go
goal
right.
cam. There he goes.
I should have put some money on that one, Coach.
Goalkeeper left, right over top of the goal cam.
There's the third goal of the game here for Tommy Sheehan. Looks like it's going to be .106 of his career with his third goal and assist today.
That's 7 points in a game. That's nothing to sneeze at, is it?
Here he is coming out of the game.
That's about your career stats, wasn't it? Here it is, right over top of goal cam.
Maybe I had 12.
And again, not much a goalie could do about that. He put that in a good spot. I always think that if you stick with your spot and you put it where you're supposed to put it, I don't think a goalie's going to touch a ball.
See here, looks like he froze that goalie with that little hesitation.
Now, goalies can move laterally. They just can't move forward. So a lot of times they used to say you can't move as a goalie. You can move side to side.